Hello, dear Odooer. My name is Tatiana Dupre, and I'm a business analyst and services expert at Odoo. Today, I am very excited to present you what's new in the rental application for Odoo 17. But before we delve into the essence of this talk, let's first address an important question. Why rental? So, in a landscape of modern consumerism, all kinds of business models using rentals have been growing. So think about, for instance, about Decathlon, who gives you the possibility to rent a surfboard for the week, or also other shops where you can borrow a fancy dress for your best friend's wedding. And I think we all know what I'm talking about when I say that shared scooters and shared cars and scooters have recently invaded the city. So why is it growing so much? It's for the simple reason that renting is known to be both sustainable and convenient at the same time. So these companies all do renting, but their business model are quite different. So there's so much complexity and possibilities in just one market. And at Odoo, we have noticed this. So we really want to take this opportunity and enhance your rental business. But enough talking. What will we be seeing today? So first of all, we will be seeing, of course, all the new features for Odoo 17 in the rental application. For instance, we will see the quotation templates and the catalog to ease your sales process. And then secondly, we'll be seeing the inventory integration, which enables all kind of new rental flows. And then we'll be seeing other cool things, so existing features, which is really nice to show you how great this app is. And then last but not least, we will have a Q&A after this talk, so make sure to stay until the end. So let's go forward. What's new in Odoo 17 in the rental application? First of all, the quotation templates and catalog. But what are quotation templates? So quotation templates can be used by salespeople, so they can set up templates to easily send the quotation to the customer. So instead of starting every quotation, adding the products every time from scratch, they can just send a template easily and win a lot of time. And then secondly, the catalog. As you can see on the screenshot, it gives you a nice overview of all of your products, and you can add several products at once on your quotation. Let's show you this new quotation through a demo. For this demo, I want to present you Odoo. Odoo is our event company which enables you to rent all kinds of event materials for your team buildings. So let's see how at Odoo we use quotation templates and catalogs to ease our sales process. This morning, I received a call from my customer, Maureen. She asked me for a all-in-one Christmas package for her team building that she organizes end of the year in December for her awesome employees. So as usual, I will create my templates, add Maureen as a customer. And instead of adding all products one by one, I can just select my Christmas party package, my quotation template, and ta-da, all my products are on my quotation, as well as their quantities, of course. So all I need to do now is select my rental periods, so end of the year, and apply, and my rental quotation is done. By the way, have you seen that I've selected only one rental period? No need to select the dates on every product anymore, so which is really time consuming, and it also allows to do less manual mistakes. So Maureen wanted to do a karaoke night for her team building, so she asked me to also add a microphone and a projector. Let's add them through this brand new catalog button. So if I click on it, as you can see, I have like this easy overview of all of my products with their images and so on. So I can add the necessary products, so my microphone as well as my projector. Great, let's go back to my quotation. My quotation is done. I can send it to the customer and I can confirm it because Maureen already confirmed it to me through the phone. As you see, now there are those two smart buttons here. this one smart button with 2 deliveries planned. This brings us nicely to our next features. So our next feature I wanted to show you is our inventory integration. Yes, you heard it right, you read it right. We now have a full inventory management for your rental products as well. So what does this practically mean? It means that now we have all the inventory features for your rental products as well. This enables actually a lot of new features, but let's see a few of them. So here, the first and most obviously one probably is the fact that now you have delivery orders, and that it does enable all kinds of delivery and receipt flows for your rental products. So do I need to do a one-step delivery, or do I first assemble everything, then pack my products and then assemble it and then only deliver it to the customer? Or do I need the products for the receipt to be sent back to another location? That could be also possible. Or do I need a bpost integration to automatically print the tickets? Do I need to do a quality check when I get my products back? This is all possible now thanks to the inventory integration. Thirdly, your customer can now also be delivered if they order on the e-commerce, so they don't need to travel anymore, which is really nice. They can also have like a return slip automatically printed, so they can just go to a bpost office instead of going back to your shop, which is also great. And then you will also have all kinds of inventory reports for your rental products. And a new feature that is also available thanks to the inventory integration is a bill of material. But what's a bill of material? A bill of material is used as a list of components to manufacture a product. So this is really useful because my technician, my manufacturer will know exactly what product to produce, with what components, and in what quantity. This last feature actually also enables the use of kits. So kits are actually also a list of assembled components. So on my sale order or my rental order, I will only have one product that will be visible to my customer. But when my warehouse manager will need to pack my order, he or she will know exactly what components to pick and put in the truck. Then we also have the routes available now for the rental products. So this can be useful, for instance, if you have several warehouses and that you want to automate the path the product has to follow in order to be rented out correctly. And then last but not least, the maintenance flow is now also available for your rental products. So for instance, I could assign tasks to my technicians and they will know exactly what products they need to maintain. So I've put 3 dots here because really the list goes on. But as you can imagine, in such a short talk, I will not be able to present all of the new rental flows. So let's focus on 4 of them: the delivery and receipt flow, the quality checks, the inventory reports, and last but not least, the kits. So let's continue our demo. Here we have finished the commercial flow. We now have to deliver everything to Maureen. If I open my stock moves planned for this order, I can see that I have 2 of them. One to deliver the products from my stock to the customer, and then another to get my products back to my warehouse. So it's that easy. Here you also see that the plan date for the transfers or go along with the rental period, which makes sense. As you can see, I have 1 delivery order and 1 receipt order. So I have a 1-step delivery, 1-step receipt. Because at Odoo booth, we just keep things simple. But as explained before, you could really have a more complex flow with way more different steps. So how is the flow? The flow is as follows. When my order will be ready to be delivered, my warehouse manager can just check the availability to reserve the products, put everything in the truck, and then we can validate this. We could also print the delivery orders so that my driver knows exactly where to go. like this, know exactly where to go and what products are in his truck. On this picking operation, I can also see that my warehouse manager has an overview of where to pick every product in our stock. So that's really nice and useful. So this was my delivery. My products are to my customers' locations during the event, and when the event is over, I need to pick them back up again. So as for the delivery flow, you have here a similar receipt flow, but when I validate the order, I see that here I have a quality check. So this step is of course non-mandatory, but here I've added it because at photo booth we want to do a quick quality check when picking up the product, so we can just make sure that everything is working correctly. So for my ultrasound speakers, I've done a quick test, and everything seems to be working correctly, meaning it passes the quality check, which is nice. But concerning my eco cups, of course, it's a bit difficult to count if all of my 100 eco cups have been returned well. So I cannot do this in front of my customer. I will just put everything back in the truck, validate, go back to my warehouse, and just count them on my ease when I'm back. So we're back to the warehouse. My received order is validated, and I've had time to count all of my eco cups. So let's imagine that out of my 100 eco cups, 25, for instance, have been damaged or broken. So I can indicate this, and it's important to indicate it because they will not be available anymore for further renting. So here I want to take them out of my stock. So as you can see, they will go to a scrap location. I could also choose to replenish them if I think I will need more in my stock, but I know that I have still plenty of them, so we won't be doing that for the moment. So here you can see that 25 of the eco cups went to my scrap location. This was the delivery and the receipt flow with the quality check. So as you can see, here we have done transfers, we have done stock moves from the rental order, from the rental application. But of course, these stock moves are part of the inventory application as well, so we could have done it from there as well. So let's see how it goes. In my inventory application, when I open it, I have a nice overview of all my different operations I need to do. For instance, here I have 9 delivery orders to process, and I have 3 receipts 3 orders to pick up again. I see also all kind of other stock moves like the internal transfer or the manufacturing if I need to do some manufacturing. So this inventory application also enables you to do all kind of reporting. For instance, the available stock of your products. But it also enables you to see them by locations. So I can see where are my products at. So for instance, at photo booth, we have 2 photo booth sets rented out. So they are currently at the customer location, here the rental location. All other products will be just in my stock in my warehouse. So thanks to the reporting menu, I also have access to the valuation report. This valuation report is also important because when you have rental products, most of the time they will also need to be valued in your stock because they still are yours. So for instance, here my Eagle Cups, I have 525 of them, and they are worth $105 in my stock. This is calculated automatically. This is calculated automatically in Odoo. So for my accounting, I don't need to recheck everything manually, and that's it. That's really nice. So this was all for the inventory. The receipt flow, the delivery flow, the quality check, and the report, which is already a lot. Let's move to the next use case. So what if I want to use a product as a kit, for instance? Let me take the example of Maureen, who wants to have a photo booth set for her team building. So I select my customer as usual, and I can just here select my photo booth set. As you can see here on my rental order, I only have one product, but when my order again will be ready for delivery, my warehouse manager will need to know exactly what products to take from stock. Here, if to check the availability to see if every product is available, she has really a nice overview of what components does she need to take from stock in order to be able to build up the photo booth sets at the customer location. So here, for instance, the photo booth won't work if I don't have my USB-C charging wire. And the same goes for the photo booth paper. But all these components, my customer doesn't need to see this, only my warehouse manager. So using the product as a kit can be really convenient. All right, so we have done everything about the inventory integration features. So I think that it's really important to see all kind of new features that are available for Odoo 17 for the rental application. But I do also think that it's equally important to see what are the existing cool features. So let me explain, let me show you two other features that are already existing, but that I really find important to show you as well. So the most important probably, and the most used one in the rental application will be the rental schedule. So this actually gives you a forecast of the available quantity depending on which period you want to rent your product. So for instance, if Maureen wants to have a photo booth set for end of December, I will just check my rental schedule and know if my photo booth set will be available at that time. Secondly, there's also the e-commerce. So you might remember it from our last year's great improvement. Customers can now have go to the customer to the e-commerce. Click on the product and then just select the right rental period. The price will be automatically calculated. All you need to do as a customer is just add the product to your cart and do the checkout as you normally would. So unfortunately, this already brings me to the end of my talk. So if you have further questions, really don't hesitate to go to the services booth that is available at the Odoo Experience. And we will now have the Q&A to answer all of your questions. Thank you very much.
Okay, perfect. The second one is hello world. Is there a plan for a car rental app in industries?
Oh, a specific app for that, you mean?
Yeah.
No, we didn't really plan it, but what we do plan to do on the long term for Roadmap 18 is to integrate leasing, so long-term rentals into this app as well. So you could do this car rental as well on this application.
Okay, perfect. Another question is, are you planning to adapt rental for hotel room bookings plus synchronization with other booking platforms?
So I think we will not be doing the synchronization with other booking platform. I don't know. Sorry, I don't know. There are the question. I think we have improved the appointment app so you could book resources from there, though I'm not sure because that's another application again. Sorry for that. But I think in this flow you were totally able to do this flow with the rental application. I'm almost sure. But we can check that for all details, flow, question, and so on. Really, you can go to the services booth or the sales booth where we will be happy to answer your questions and go in deeper details.
Okay, perfect. Another one is, will there be an integration? Is the same one basically for hotel industry. Let's move on. Can we create rental products packs?
What do you mean with packs? Packages,
I guess packages or like the templates.
The quotation templates?
Yeah, probably this is what they mean.
Okay, so yeah, the quotation templates, of course, that's what I showed you. You could really have a template for one quotation where just all your products get selected immediately in one click. I hope this answered the question, but I'm not really sure about the question itself.
Yeah, please don't hesitate to add your question at the end of the list and make it please more clear. Another one is, kit is managed, but how about manufacturing?
Yeah, so you could have manufacturing as well. That's really nice because you could have a rental product where sometimes you need to have stock, take some extra stock and just manufacture it and then only rent it out. So that's possible as well.
Okay, perfect. Another one is there a way to link a signed document to the rental order?
Yes, so that's a feature from, I think, 16.2, I think. I don't remember, but really, actually, I didn't activate it here in my flow, but you could activate a settings of the rental application, and that is called rental agreement. So from the rental order, you could send out a document that needs to be signed by the customer, and so you don't have to go back and forth to the sign up. It's integrated with the rental application.
Okay, nice. Another one is how do you deal with deposit? How is it managed in Odoo?
So in Odoo, it's really easy. You just add the product deposit to the sale order, and after that, if the deposit is given back, you do a credit note.
Okay, I guess you already answered the next question. What he is saying or she is saying. And in a case of broken damaged products, how do you pay for the damage with the deposits? I guess you answered it just right now.
It's quite different, but you can still add it to the sale order to invoice it as well. It really depends on your invoicing flow. Do you invoice it before or after? But it's just, yeah, like you would invoice normal customer, but just add the damage to the order. It really depends on how much you want to invoice your customer. So that's not automated yet, but I would like to as well.
Okay, perfect. Another one is how to make a rental with no end date and monthly invoice.
So yeah, that would be really for long-term rentals, I guess, with recurrent invoices. For that, I think here the rental application, what's really nice is the time-based pricing. So if you don't know the end of the end of the period, I don't know if the rental application is suited for you. So I would maybe rather do a sale order and then just create a return order when the product is returned. But that depends, of course, on your use case and on what features you need.
Okay, perfect. Another one is there a link with field service application?
Yes, there is. So that's what I actually meant with the maintenance flow. You could have a maintenance app. You could have a maintenance flow where you create a task for your technicians, field service tasks, where they have all they have the rental order. They know what the delivery order is. They can invoice the customer at the location and so on.
Okay, perfect. Another one is there delivery method available in rental?
Yes, as well, because now it's integrated. So you also have the delivery methods.
Okay, perfect. Another one is since it is not possible to change the rental date in the sales order item, what happens if a customer wants to change the rental duration of one single product that belongs to a sale order?
Yeah, for that you would need to have another rental order, but to be honest, most of the time the rental period is the same for the whole order. So yeah,
okay,
you need to separate it then.
Okay, perfect. And another one is, can you sign contracts?
Yes, yes. So indeed, that's the rental agreement. So the integration between rental and sign. So where you can send the PDF to be signed by the customer immediately from your rental order.
Okay, and the last question, but not least, could you make sale order with selling?
A sale order with selling?
Yeah.
I'm not sure to understand this question.
I'm not sure as well if I understand this question. I'm not sure, but I guess they are talking about linking the rental app with the sales app.
So you could, when a product is configured as can be rented, it can be sold, and you make a rental order from the rental application, the product will behave as a rental product. If you use a sale order with that same product, it will behave as a sold product. So you could, in one database, use both. I guess this answered the question, but again, I'm sorry, I'm not sure about the question.
Okay, and there's another question. If I have a car as a fixed asset and I rent it, does V15 continue the depreciation of that asset?
So yeah, that's an accounting question, and you can manage this this product, or this rental product, as an asset in your accounting as you would do for your other assets. So it will do the depreciation for you. But once you decide to sell the product, of course, you need to indicate to Odoo that this asset doesn't belong to you anymore. And then you have a special option where you can say that you stop the depreciation because you sell the product.
Okay, perfect. We are out of time, and I will add one more question.
Great.
Can you rent something that is recurrent, like every Monday?
So unfortunately, not yet. You cannot have a product that is at the same time configured as recurrent and. Sorry, excuse me. Let me think again. No, yeah, indeed, you cannot have a product that is at the same time recurrent, so that you want to invoice regularly, and is at the same time a time-based pricing, so rental product. But there is a workaround for that. Just use a rental order or anything where you put your rental product, so you have the product that gets out of your stock and such and so on, and create a service that is recurrent, so you have the monthly invoicing, for instance. So the flow does exist in Odoo.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much, Tatiana, for the presentation. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. Please, big applause to Tatiana. Thank you.
Thank you.